Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at something a little special. If you were like me and grew up playing video games in the 80s and 90s, then this is really going to bring back some nostalgic feeling for you. This is the Neca Gargoyles video game edition of Goliath by Disney. As you can see, it looks just like the Sega package. I'm going to put that image up right here. Instead of Sega, we got Neca there, Goliath instead of Genesis, but the artwork is the same. It looks fantastic. Quick spin around the box. You've got Disney Gargoyles, Goliath, real toys, some product shots on the back, and I love the 16-bit pixelated artwork that we see throughout. It's pretty awesome. And there you go. The insert looks like a pixelated dungeon. It looks fantastic. Even the 16-bit lava looks really good. Tell me what you think in the comments. Does this make you remember the game that Genesis released back in the 90s? But anyhow, let's go ahead and get into it. As far as accessories go, he comes with quite a few. He comes packaged with some angry posing hands, as well as these fisted hands that simply pop in and off on a ball peg. He comes with two heads. He's got the calm, emotionless face installed, and then he has the angry, fierce face as well. Sculpted very, very nicely, with this time a much darker skin on the face and red eyes. One thing you'll notice throughout, there's going to be some spots of lighter and darker paint, as you can see on the eyebrows and on the cheek, meant to pull off the look of sort of a cell shaded look to give him the appearance from the game. He comes with his tail, as they all have before, easily pegged in, and it has the holes that lets you know that they are flexible. As before, the way the tail works is it just simply does go right into the hole on his back. It is really tight, so once you do it, make sure you're committed, because I really feel like pulling that in and out is going to end up damaging the figure, making it unusable. But now it is flexible, and you are going to want to use this in order to help him stand, because he definitely is more stable with it. He comes with two wings, this time done in a much darker gray. A lighter gray here for the actual skin on the wings, but one thing that's very interesting is the blue. If you look at the edges, meant to give that sort of pixelated look directly onto the figure on his wings. It looks really fantastic. Again, you've got the claw, and on the back side, essentially the opposite of the colors. You got almost black and then dark gray, giving that pixelated look as well. And lastly, they give you the relaxed draped wings. Again, done in the same color scheme as the bigger wings, except this time light blue on the inside. Nice flexible rubber, and they look really good as far as the detail. You can see the cracks in the skin. They look very nice. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be disappointed because the original Goliath should have had these included with him. I agree with that, but they came along, they were included in Bronx's package, but they should have been available with Goliath at the time of release. Just my 2 cents. And here we have Goliath. And again, you can see the much darker face with the cell shading effect done on it. You'll see the pixelated type edged paint throughout with different shades of gray. And he looks really good, to be honest. There's a close-up of the face. You got the red eyes, black paint for the hair. Hair, as before, does kind of get in the way, especially when you have the wings in, which is a little bit of a disappointment, but it's still fantastically sculpted and painted. Coming down to the waist, you've got the gold belt, done in black instead of brown. Nice sculpting and paint detail on the legs, definitely giving it that cel-shaded look. And even all the way down to the feet. Looks fantastic. As far as articulation, with the head on, you can really look up to there. That's the highest, but as soon as you put the wings in, it's going to limit it, which is disappointing. Shoulders can go up to 90 degrees. You do have rotation. Just bear in mind, you're going to start to rub the paint off if you work it too much. Rotation right below the shoulder. You do have double jointed elbows that are pinned. And the hands do rotate, and they do have the ability to pivot in and out. Great posing options. As far as the waist, you've got 2 ab crunches, one right here which is visible above the rib cage, and one below, which also provides rotation. Hips, legs can go out to there, up to there. If you don't want to, if you want to force it, I'm sure you can go a little bit further, back to there. They do rotate on a ball. You've got 90 degrees worth of bend on the knee, a little bit more. And feet, they do rotate. You can pivot up and down. You have the ability to rock, and also the toes have their own points of articulation, giving you the ability to pull off the taller standing look, which once you have the tail in is pretty easy to accomplish. Now to get the wings on, pop the head off, slide them on, and you'll notice the back does have plugs that go directly into his back. And put the head on. I'm going to use this opportunity to put the angry face on. And now we have the draped wings. I think that he really looks good. Definitely pulls off the look of the video game. Now, if you are a fan of the extended wings, that's an option too. I like to leave the head off just for ease. You can bring your wing in and just make sure you have the appropriate side and plug them in directly to his back. And then now for the most painful ratcheting sound in the world. Ugh, it's terrible. But do that on both sides. I hate that sound. And then bring in your head of choice. And now we have Goliath with his wings. I think that he pulls the look off really well. And I have to say, the red eyes, I really think it makes him look more sinister than the original release. And how do I feel about the figure? Well, just like all the other releases in this line, I really think they're fantastic. The sculpting, the paint, the way that they have gone about giving us that pixelated look from the cartoon, they've made some pretty interesting paint choices and the way that it was designed. I think it's fantastic. I am disappointed that they didn't include the rubber wings with the original release, but at least they did take the initiative and get it to us later. These, I'm probably going to put on Thylaug, to be honest. But he definitely is a menacing looking character. Just, even with that calm face and the red eyes, just menacing looking. I think everyone in this line has been fantastic thus far. So, check it out, see if it's something you're interested in. I got mine from Target, so I know they're out there. Happy hunting. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, like the video, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to get your bell on so you get notified of future content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.